Okay, so have you ever, like, gone shopping for, I don't know, jewelry, and, something just feels, I don't know, kind of off, but how it was made?
Yeah. Yeah, so that happened to me the other day, and it got me thinking, like, where does this stuff even come from?
Right.
So today, we are doing a deep dive into the world of ethical mining, and we have an expert here to help us figure out what that actually means. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so can you even define ethical mining? Because I feel like that's one of those phrases that gets thrown around and everyone's like, ethical this and ethical that, but what does it actually mean?
Totally. You're right. It's definitely a buzzword, kind of like sustainability.
Yeah.
But at its core, it's all about finding a balance between, yes, getting those beautiful gemstones and precious metals, but doing it in a way that's responsible, considering the planet and the people mining them.
Okay. And there's going to be, like, a lot of factors involved in that, right?
Right.
Absolutely. And the research actually breaks it down into three main principles: environmental sustainability, worker safety and health, and social responsibility.
Okay, let's start with the environment then, because mining just seems kind of invasive by nature.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but it doesn't have to be entirely destructive. Take water, for example. A lot of mining operations require huge amounts of water, but some mines are actually taking steps to minimize their impact, even using treated wastewater to help cultivate local plant species.
Wow, seriously?
Yeah, it's all about reducing that environmental footprint. With water scarcity becoming a bigger concern every day, what happens at a mine, even if it seems really far away, has ripple effects.
Right, it really puts it into perspective. It's not just about the immediate surroundings.
Exactly, it's bigger than that. Which kind of leads us to that second principle: worker safety and health.
Which I have to say sometimes feels like it should be a given.
It should be, but sadly, it often isn't. That's why things like really strict safety regulations, proper training, and addressing hazards are so important. Like, we're talking about people's lives here.
Right. It's easy to forget when you're just looking at, like, a pretty stone in a shop window.
Exactly. And all those stories of the people behind it, and especially the communities where these mines are located, which brings us to our third principle: social responsibility.
Okay, so respecting local communities sounds good in theory, but, like, what happens if, say, people in the community have different opinions on the mine? Like, some people want the mining jobs, but others are worried about their land.
You hit the nail on the head. It gets complicated. Like, social responsibility means making sure that everyone's voices are heard, especially indigenous communities who often have, like, a really deep connection to the land. It's about making sure the mine benefits the entire community, not just a select few.
It almost sounds like ethical mining is like this massive puzzle that you're trying to solve to find a solution that actually works for, like, everybody involved.
Right. It's not easy, but the exciting thing is there are organizations out there actually working to make this happen. I bet you've seen certifications like Fair Mined Gold before.
Oh, yeah. But I always kind of assumed that was just, like, a marketing thing.
Well, it's more than that. That certification means the gold is sourced from small-scale miners who meet these really rigorous standards for social and environmental responsibility.
Oh, wow. So that's actually legit.
Totally. And then there's also the Responsible Jewelry Council. They're doing great work certifying whole supply chains. So it's like not just the mine itself, but looking at ethical practices all the way from the mine to your jewelry box.
Wow. Okay. So there actually are ways to kind of track this and make sure you're making a good choice.
Exactly. And that's like the real power you have as a consumer, because with every purchase you make, you're supporting a whole system of values.
So, like, the next time I see a shiny new ring or necklace, I should
think about its journey. Ask questions. Maybe do a little digging of your own online. You might be surprised by what you find out. Even small choices can really make a difference.
I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, it's more than just sparkle.
So much more than sparkle.